Ableism is a discrimination and social prejudice against people with disabilities, or who are perceived to have disabilities. Ableism characterizes persons as defined by their disabilities, and as inferior to the non-disabled. On this basis, people are assigned or denied certain perceived abilities, skills, or character orientations. There are stereotypes, generally inaccurate, associated with either disability in general, or with specific disabilities, for instance a presumption that all disabled people want to be cured, that wheelchair users necessarily have an intellectual disability, or that blind people have some special form of insight. These stereotypes in turn serve as a justification for ableist practices and reinforce discriminatory attitudes and behaviors toward people who are disabled. Having a disability may put a person at risk of abuse. People often have negative attitudes about disability. People with disabilities are often socially isolated. People with disabilities are often in relationships where another person controls the decision-making. Who are the abusers? Let's take a look and see.
Jenkins. So far 77,425 people have died from COVID-19.
I know, Robert. Trump is right on track and he's doing a great job.
Okay everyone, when we go outside today, everyone must have a mask and gloves on. Jeffrey with your crazy assumptions. We are only walking around one time.
Hey guys. Wait for me. Why won't anyone help me? / what happened to human rights? My rights.
Hey Tori. Where is everyone? Are you okay?
Leave me alone. Get out of my room.
I will help you with you change into your PJs. It will be
No,
all
leave
right.
me alone.
It will
Don't
be
touch
just
me.
like before.
Michael. During your walk, Mr. Miller said, you kept on asking was Tori all right? Remember the last time you tried to rescue your friend?
Yes. Nothing happened.
His name was James. He lived here for over a year. First we stole his personal things. Then we put a clear tape filled with a substance. He was allergic to all over his walls. He complained to his caseworker about how it broke his skin out. No was going to help him. Because we just told people who was crazy. Or his anxiety was causing his allergies to flare up. Then when he kept talking.
What happened to James?
Who cares? Sleep tight. Sleep tight.
Mr. Miller, can you help me with my homework? I have it here on my tablet. It's right here.
No. You're stupid. You're not good at that. You will never complete this course. Let it go.
Systemic abuse. Systemic abuse refers to practices that take away a person's independence and dignity. Systemic abuse happens in settings where other people are making decisions for the person who has a disability. Government bodies and bureaucrats can also be involved in systemic abuses like these.
Hey Tori. I asked my caseworker to purchase me a black medical necklace 3 times. She ignores me and buys me a silver and red one. I even told her someone incoming inside my unit putting hair on my bathroom walls. Plus clear tape is placed in my kitchen and bathroom walls. Public housing says there is nothing they can do. Find another place to live. What happened to reasonable accommodation? I tried reporting this. After I told my caseworker that the floor is vibrating and causing my bed to shake. Each time this happens I have more seizures. Everything that happens to me, she says. It has to do with my brain tumor. I know the difference between my bed is shaking and me having seizures. Tori, what do we do if the people who supposed to help us won't and don't help us?
Who supports people with disabilities? The Minnesota ARC promotes and protects the human rights of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, actively supporting them and their families in a lifetime of full inclusion and participation in their communities. People with intellectual and developmental disabilities and their families trust advocates at the ARC for help in addressing issues that affect their lives. Advocates provide personalized information, navigation, and referrals on disability issues and systems throughout the lifespan.